Hey Leo, we're gonna do just a whatever comes out. Okay, we're gonna do a traditional Celtic cross and see what is going on. If you guys need a personal reading, I do those. You can book at tangledintarot.com. You can also find me over on TikTok at Tangled in Tarot. I do live readings over there. We do mini reads, free yes or no questions. So come hang out. All right, so let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is obviously going to be a love read. All right, so if you're not into that, then it's probably ain't for you, okay? Looks like somebody's stuck, moving super duper slow, okay, with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords under that can also tell me that there is some thoughts that are not really being expressed, okay? Oh shit, that's the King of Pentacles. Not the Knight of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This is just somebody who has their shit together, okay? All right, so overall energy of the reading, Ace of Cups. All right. There is some sort of a new opportunity here presenting itself. And you're digging it. Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna say that. I don't know if this is you presenting an offer to someone else or if someone else is presenting an offer to you. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Hangman, we have Pisces energy here. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you may actually be the one who's not saying something regarding this offer, okay? In the challenge position, we have the King of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's something here about not expressing your feelings, okay? Or this person not expressing their feelings. Three of Wands. I feel like there's something here that cannot grow because somebody is overthinking something with the King of Swords, okay? Trying to look at things logically and not let their emotions kind of run away with them, okay? But while they're doing that, they're preventing some sort of growth in this situation, all right? So subconscious energy, Two of Pentacles. Somebody's back and forth, all right? Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups, making a comeback again. All right. We have somebody who is trying to get out of this feeling of possibly a depression, okay? Feeling like things are just not going their way when it comes to love. Somebody is back and forth here. It's like 1 second you want to offer a cup of love or somebody's offering a cup of love to you. And then on the other hand, you're like, nothing ever comes the way that I need it to come. Very weird energy there. It's like very back and forth. Very back and forth. In your conscious energy though, Two of Cups. I mean, there's definitely a partnership here. And the Emperor, which doesn't surprise me. We've seen 3 out of the 4 kings up until this point. Look at that. The Emperor and the Queen of Cups. So we've seen a King and Queen of Swords, a King and Queen of Cups, there's somebody here who is, I don't want to say controlling their emotions because I don't feel like this is in, I don't know, it could be in a good way. It could be not so much in a good way. All right. Six of Swords tells me there's been some sort of rocky something or other that's happened here. Okay. We see the Queen of Cups trying to present this Emperor with her cup. Okay. And it's either this Queen of Cups is trying to control the dynamic in this situation, or the other person is, okay? And then we have this moment of something is off here, and I'm gonna try to either overcome it. Queen of Pentacles. So we've seen a King and Queen of Pentacles, a King and Queen of Cups, a King and Queen of Swords, and an Emperor. If we don't see the Empress in this reading, I'm gonna shit my pants, because I feel like it's gonna happen. So we have this partnership, all right? Somebody is not expressing emotions while someone is trying to give emotions, okay? But I feel like that is coming to an end, and someone here is about to go and just nurture themselves, okay? Because I feel like whatever's being offered is not really being reciprocated, okay? In the recent past, we have the Page of Cups. I like the Page of Cups in this deck because it has this little pig up here in the corner, pig with wings, right? And it's like, this always comes to me as you talk to somebody, even though there is a like chance when pigs fly that this person will accept you, okay? But it is definitely talking, okay? Getting to know each other, asking out on a date, you know, something of that nature. We have the Judgment and the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. Yeah, again with this energy of I'm going to approach even though I know that this person probably will reject me, okay? I feel like there may have been a conversation in the past regarding this Four of Cups, like somebody just did not want, like somebody just wants to rule their own roost. Does that make sense? Like there is some independence here that somebody just does not want to lose, is what I'm feeling. More Pisces energy with the High Priestess. It's like somebody already made their mind up, and they may not have, again, said exactly what was on their mind, okay? I feel like this person may have kept rejecting you a secret, or vice versa. Take it how it fits, okay? I feel like somebody may have already made the decision to know, like, this isn't going to go much further than what it is right now, and just forgot to tell you, right? Like, they didn't forget. They just didn't tell you, okay? They stayed quiet about it. Interesting. So then in the near future, we're seeing the Judgment again. I feel like this is a judgment from the other party, okay? So whoever was making this judgment call in the past, this is going to be the other person making a judgment call in the future, okay? So tell me about this. Yeah, look at that. The Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like something that was moving slow is all of a sudden going to be like, boom. It's like somebody was really determined here to make something happen, all right? And this is what happened. Somebody ended up putting their walls up, all right? Yeah, look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles tells me this is somebody who's been hurt pretty badly in the past and has chosen to stay independent. Okay, that's what I was picking up on earlier. This person wants their freedom, okay? I don't feel like this person wants to be with anyone. I do feel like this person just wants their independence, all right? And I feel like what's going to happen is suddenly somebody's going to make the judgment call here to stop. You know what I mean? I feel like whoever is pursuing the other party, there's going to be this judgment where it's like, you know, like, this is obviously not going where I hoped it was going to go. You are too guarded. You are just wanting to be independent by yourself. I'm no longer determined to make this work. Okay. So how you're feeling about yourself, we have this Four of Cups coming back up, okay? Feeling rejected, okay? The Chariot, positive movement forward with the Cancer energy there. And the Ten of Pentacles, wow. And a Two of Cups. It's like, if you don't want to, that's fine. I will move in a positive direction toward my Ten of Pentacles and my Two of Cups, even if it's not here. I like this, Leo, because I feel like even though you're feeling rejected, I don't feel like you're allowing it to affect your confidence or your belief that there is someone out there for you, and you have no problem like going out and finding that person, right? You're a Leo. Come on. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo, Sun, Mars, and Mercury. So I freaking get it. Okay. Like you can pick up the pieces and move toward something else. And I don't even feel like I don't see any cards here that would indicate even any hard feelings, because back here, I feel like you knew what it was. You just kind of took the chance that something could grow out of it, right? Your external energy, the Wheel. Something here is destined to happen. There is some sort of divine guidance happening here. Seven of Wands. Wow. So the divine is helping and stepping in to help guard this toxic energy from you. So I don't know if you had like this moment of clarity. Look at that, Ten of Cups. I don't know if you had this moment of clarity where it's like all of a sudden you're like, no, I deserve more than this. What am I still hanging out here for? And I feel like it was destined for that to happen, okay? This is some sort of cycle that you're breaking. I feel like this is probably not the first time that something like this has happened. But you are being protected, okay? Fighting off this toxic devil energy. And I just heard some of it's to protect the Ten of Cups that's like destined to come your way. Interesting. I don't normally get that. But it's like you're being protected from one situation in order for another situation to come through. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopes and fears, Queen of Cups. You know, wait a minute. That was backwards. Hopes and fears, the Hierophant, okay? I feel like you're hoping that you can find, you know, this long-term partnership, okay? I feel like you're almost afraid that you're not gonna know what's meant for you when it comes to situations. It's like, well, how am I gonna know that this person was sent for me? To not be a karmic lesson, you know what I mean? And Spirit is telling you to just get to know someone first, okay? I feel like I heard when they tell you who they are, believe them, because back here it's like somebody told you what it was and you're like, just like, whatever, you know? Like, no. So I do feel like you need to, first of all, manifest with the Page of Cups being there. Use your imagination, write it down, think about the type of person that you want to draw in, the type of person that you would want to be in a long-term committed relationship with, if that's what you're after, okay? And think about it a lot, okay? Because the energy that your thoughts and your words matter, okay? They determine the energy that is drawn into you, as well as what's projected, okay? So, look at that. Yeah. Have a rest, okay? Heal some stuff. Find out why it is that I feel like I'm talking to someone with attachment issues, okay? It's like you find someone good and then you cling on to them for dear life, okay? You need to take a break from that and really get to know people before you start to get attached. Easier said than done, I understand. But in this situation where you already know what it is, somebody told you what it was, and you just chose to get attached anyway, like, you have to believe people when they tell you who they are, okay? Potential final outcome, Queen of Cups. I'm really hoping, because we saw the Queen of Cups being presented to the Emperor earlier in the reading, I'm hoping that this is now you giving yourself this nurturing and love that you need, okay, for yourself, from yourself. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. This is you again feeling like you have not lost hope and still pouring out love in the future, okay? You'll just find another opportunity to give love where you can, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic, can be platonic, can be for a fucking stranger, who cares, you know? But Leos rule the heart chakra, and you guys have no problems like pouring out your cup for others, okay? And while you're doing that, it looks like we have a Knight of Cups that comes in that wants to talk to you, because I feel like I'm talking to a Leo that feels more accomplished when they're giving, okay? And I feel like somebody is going to see that about you and want to come in, okay? But be careful, okay? Be careful that you don't get sucked in by someone who wants something that you're not offering, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, okay? We have an Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Continue to work on breaking those cycles that got you here in the first place, all right? Very important. So what's the advice for Leo? Okay, so remember when I was saying I feel like I was talking to someone who had some attachment issues? You are being called to go and evaluate those, all right? You need to go back to your childhood and fix some stuff, okay? Address some childhood wounds that you may have had and heal that part of yourself, okay? Let go. Just let go of it, okay? Any other advice? Two of Pentacles again. So instead of going back and forth between this, I want to get out of this depressed energy and I want to give my love to someone, replace that with, does this person deserve me as I am? All right. With that Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, it's like you need to, again, talk to these people, get to know these people, and decide whether or not they are worthy of your cup to be emptied, okay? And that's not selfish, Leo. That's just humaning, all right? Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, like, comment, subscribe. Come join me over on TikTok. I'll probably be going live tonight. Tonight being Wednesday, August 20th. All right. Around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please come hang out. I look forward to seeing you. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Leo.